Eunice. Hi, guys. Oh, nobody's here yet. That's probably good. We gotta pick a song. Hold on, let me send the link. Eunice and Luther are here. There's Eunice. Hi, say hi, Uni. And Luther. Nobody may join us because this is a Patreon live stream for later. Hi, Luther. Come here. Hi, everybody. So we're back. We were on the West Coast. It was so nice to see a few of you, like Mark. Let's see. We saw Carrie, Mark, Michael, Nyan. It's always so fun to see patrons. Saw Tusk. Saw Greg Williams. It's always nice to see patrons on the road. And played a few new songs. Oh, we could do one of our new songs for the patrons. We could do Better Me.
Sure.
Maybe we'll do the new song. A couple of you heard it because we played it for a couple of the West Coast shows, but maybe we'll play. This is a new song and it's called Better Me. Ain't no wrong, too wrong to right. Ain't no dark, too dark to light. I get lost in my mind. Ain't no trouble we can't find. 'Cause you found me. Nobody could ever come close. Nobody could ever come through. Nobody could do what you do because no one could ever better me, better than you. She's just looking at me. All these miles pass me by. Don't seem long when you're by my side. Ain't no high we can't climb. And there ain't no deep we can't dive. We go deeper. Nobody could ever come close. Nobody could ever come through. Nobody could do what you do because no one could ever better me, better than you. Making it real, babe. Making it fine. Keeping it stronger, keep me alive. Nobody could ever come close, babe. Nobody could ever come through. Nobody could do what you do because no one could ever better me, better than you. Nobody could ever come close. Nobody could ever come through, babe. Nobody could do what you do because no one could ever better me, better than you, better than you. Better than you. Oh, now some people have joined us. Oh, I wonder if I could get the comments going. Scooby-Doo. I wonder if I did it this way. Oh, orientation is locked. How do I see my chat? Why do I have problems with live stream chatting? I always do this. Hey, Doug!
I don't know. I couldn't imagine what the problem could be.
A movie with PMJ? Wait, hold on. I can't see any of the chatting. It's live. Chat viewing option. Okay, it's working. Good. Hi, Franco. You mean a new video? Yes, I'm doing a video. It's Scott just told me. I think it's going to be coming out September 13th. I think it's going to be good. I haven't heard it yet, so you never know, but I think it'll be good. Do you guys have any questions while Doug's here before he escapes?
Bye.
Oh, he's already leaving. Well, do you have any questions for me or Uni or Luther? You know what we're working on this month is we are doing the entire White Album, the Beatles White Album. We haven't announced that, and I don't know when we're gonna release it, but we're just gonna drop it as a surprise, the whole White Album. So it's 30 songs. So Doug's been working very, very hard on it. I have to finish my vocals. So obviously you guys will hear it and see it first. Very exciting. And then that's what we're taking to Europe. We're doing White Meets Blue, so part of the White Album, part of the Blue Album, and some new songs, of course. And the song we just sang is a brand new song called Better Me, and we're going to be kind of peppering in a bunch of new songs in the upcoming shows, so that's fun. I don't see any more messages. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anybody? Good morning. I'm coming to you from the couch. Oh, I'm sitting on a picnic blanket because my animals shed everywhere. Oh, you're coming to Paris? Oh, great. Okay. It's going to be a great show. We're taking Lolo with us. She's going to be playing keys and singing, and then we're going to take Damon Grant, who's a really great percussionist, and then of course Doug will be playing guitar and singing, and it's going to be a very, very fun acoustic experience. That's what I'm calling it. So I can't wait to be back. We had so much fun last fall in Europe. The connection's not good? It seems fine on my end. Thanks for joining us, Doug.
Sure. Bye.
Bye. See ya. Oh, you're coming to Vienna? Oh, great. That's awesome. Oh, Vienna was one of my favorite stops last year. I love being there. Hi, Harry. Are you coming to Paris, Harry? To the show? Maybe. I know. Oh, you were in Paris last year, Franco? Oh, that's great. Paris was a great show. Awesome. Although one of my favorite things to have when in Vienna is that Viennese coffee, but now I'm vegan, so I guess I can't have that. Oh, hi, Linda. How are you? I know I'm going to see you in Wichita. I like how we were like talking like Wichita was like 12 years away, and it's coming right up. So I'll see you in a couple months. Linda is going to be coming to our... Oh, yay, you're coming to Delaware. Awesome. Oh, I wish we were coming back to Sofia. That was such a fun show because we ended the tour in Sofia, remember? It was such a fun last show. We'll be adding, obviously, lots more dates, and hopefully because, you know, now this will be our second trip to Europe, and hopefully we'll just get to come back every single year and keep building and adding more places, you know? That's my goal. We're doing this, you know, White Meets Blue, and then simultaneously we'll be writing the next album and working on getting the next album, you know. I hope to record maybe in the spring. And yeah, lots of things going on. We're gonna lots of things to happening all at once. You know what I mean? You have to do everything all at once. You have to write while you tour. You have to record while you tour. You have to tour while you record, and keep it all going. Do you pronounce your name Darius? Darius? So when I see you in Delaware, I can pronounce it right. Maybe you could spell it phonetically for me. For those of you just joining us, I'm here on my since you're doing a new clip with PMJ, any chance? No, I won't be touring with PMJ because I tour full-time with my band. Darius, okay. So there's no time to, I can't be all the places at once. It's kind of like when people ask me if I'm going to do a Broadway show again, you know, it's really, really time consuming to do a Broadway show, and it's really time consuming to tour. Yes, I do. I always enjoy the cities I tour in. That's my favorite part. Last year we were in Europe, you know, at Christmas time, and it was so amazing. We went to every single Christmas market. And in Germany, sometimes there are like 4 or 5 in each town, and it was so amazing. So that's my favorite part about touring, is getting to, you know, even if you have a couple hours to see a city, you know, it's amazing. And yeah. So we're working on our newest recording project this month. We're gonna have it done, and basically you guys will get the first peek at what that is. You know, I'm finishing vocals next week, and yeah, and then writing the next album. I want to do. Oh, when in Savannah? When did I see you in Savannah? Yes, Linda, we're still working on that. Linda was asking about JCS. We're recording strings and horns on the 30th of August, and it sounds amazing. Amazing. I'm just putting in the time. It's obviously taking longer than I expected because it's so many elements. Who asked me about, Franco, did you ask me about Luther? So this Luther and Eunice, they get along so well, and they play all day, and then they nap, and then they play. They're so sweet. I think I'm gonna bring them both to Europe. If I can. If I can. What else, you guys? For those of you who maybe joined us a little late, so Doug and I sang a new song, and I was telling the group that my next project is kind of a secret album, but I'll tell you guys. We're covering the entire White Album. We recorded the entire White Album, 30 songs. And it sounds really, really great. Doug's been working really hard on it, and I can't wait to have you guys hear it. And basically, we recorded it, and all the art, everything will be funded by Patreon, all of you guys. Yes, there will, Jim. Don't tell anybody, though. We're working on that. It's going to be a secret. Basically, we're just, because it's the 50th anniversary of the White Album. And so we're like, let's go big or go home. So we covered the entire album, and I'm doing a recording, or a video project for it as well. It's going to be a little different. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I keep your fingers crossed that it works. I've decided to do something really, really creative with the video, and I'm recording the video in a few weeks, in mid-September. So I think we're going to launch the album and the video in October. So yes, the 50th anniversary of the White Album, and it's Joni's 75th birthday. So a couple big kind of anniversaries to celebrate on this tour. So I think it'll be fun. So yeah, I feel like that would be the perfect kind of album to do vinyl for. There are a ton of classic songs coming up on 50. Yeah, that's true. Um, when I wanted to do another full album project, you know how I've done obviously several full album projects. I did Grace, Blue, Black Messiah, Continuum. And I was like, okay, well, what's a really great album that's coming up, has a big anniversary, and White Album was the biggest anniversary I could see, and such a special album. So that's what I've been working on. And I'm doing a lot of symphony work coming up. On the 20th of August, Robert Plant becomes 70. You know, I'm not going to be doing any Robert Plant because I'm like knee deep in all this stuff. I have to finish all these videos and all these tracks before I start traveling again. So I don't think I can do any more. Maybe I could do one little casual video of him. You know what Robert Plant I love is the Robert Plant Alison Krauss album called Raising Sand. And if you guys don't know that album, it's amazing. I listen to that almost every day. And obviously it was later in his life, but it's just such a great album. I would love to do an album like that someday. And of course, I know that you probably have all heard that Aretha is very ill. So I've been thinking about her so much and thinking about how much she shaped my singing and shaped my life, you know, and my path. And obviously, all of you who have seen me live, I always talk about her and Mariah and Nina and people that inspired me, you know, and I say I'd be nothing without them because so many other singers just like me really, really looked up to Aretha, and she just like set the bar, you know. So I've covered many of her songs, and I think that today is a good day to listen to a ton of Aretha, you know, and just keep her in our thoughts. I especially love this album called Rare and Unreleased. It came out a couple years ago. It's a double album, and it's exactly what it says, rare and unreleased, like stuff you haven't heard, or maybe like a demo version of something else, or it's really, really cool. It's cool to hear her in the studio, and she's just, there just will never be another Aretha, you know, and the business has changed so much that even if another Aretha came along, she could never make it now, because the music business doesn't really support real talent anymore, and it's unfortunate. Somebody like Aretha couldn't get on the radio now, so I'm thankful that we had her, you know what I mean, and that there'll never be another Prince, there will never be another Aretha, there will never be another Nina Simone, you know. It's amazing that we had them, you know, and that they left such an incredible amount of music behind for us, you know. Anyway, that's my little speech about Aretha. I'm thinking about her today. Yeah. Anyway, anybody have any questions for me? Or Uni? Well, she's asleep. They've already been racing around the house and exhausted themselves. Oh my gosh. Anything else? Well, today is you finished? Is you finished to the leash? No, she's totally cannot be off the leash. She can't be trusted. Luther just knows Luther's older though, he's 2.5, you know, but she is like, she will just do whatever she wants, and she doesn't really come on command, like she doesn't use her commands the way that Luther does. So I think in a few months she'll be okay. Like maybe by the time we go to Europe she'll be a little better. We honestly have to work on her skills for the next few months. Yes, did you get that, Jim? Yeah, I don't know what time zone though it is. Like, it's a little unclear, but maybe the New Zealand radio website will have more info. But yeah, hopefully it'll be good. It's such good music. And speaking of Bernstein, I don't know if any of you are near Louisville. Oh, Darius, I put one up on Instagram Live yesterday if you want to check it out. But yeah, I'll definitely put a Facebook Live of my lesson next week. I think Tuesday I have a lesson, so I'll Facebook Live. Um, I always think they're so boring, but a lot of people like them. um, I am doing. I have to learn two massive Bernstein pieces in Hebrew. So I have today. I have a coaching with uh, this cantor named Mo here in New York, and he's going to help me with my Hebrew. So that should be fun slash difficult. So I'm singing those in Louisville with the Louisville Symphony. I have a few more Bernstein shows left with symphony. I have Utah Symphony. I have Louisville, Wichita, and then I'm going to be in Michigan in around Valentine's Day. So I have a few more of those you guys can see. Well, I have to get ready for my day. I'm glad that you guys tuned in today, but this will still be left up on Patreon if you missed it while we did it live. And from my living room to yours, I shall see you all very, very soon. Wait, how do I turn this off?